Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Amish John. Kitty, kitty. Aw, kitty, kitty. No, don't bite. Look, they want to see you. Mean ass. Look at you. You have a great ghost. That's what we should have called her. Mean ass. I don't know. She is temperamental for some reason. I have no idea why. I'm not mean to her. I love her. Remember when she was little, she'd sit right here for the entire show almost. So, anything new from last night? Everybody woke up breathing again. She drew blood. Actually, it's 67 here. So, warmer than what it was last week, but last week it was 47 degrees here in the morning. So, morning, Steve. See, she got me. On your bright lights. Yeah. You gotta get them Bell and Howell solar powered lights. Yeah, the cat bit me. In the tropics, yep. Get them solar powered lights and won't have to, run electricity out there. You put them light bars any place you want. Joe lights. There you go. Yeah. Well, the good thing about them, they're not on. The Bell and Howell solar lights, they don't turn on unless you're in the area, and they stay on while you're in the area. So, you know, I guess that's the best thing about them. There you go. Yeah, it's gonna be hot this week. I already turned the air conditioners down to start for that. So we'll get we're gonna get a heat wave here, and then it'll start cooling down, and then in the middle of September, we'll get in the middle of September here, it'll get over 100 degrees, and it'll last that way for like 4 or 5 days, and then it'll cool right down. Does it every year. They'll get 100, 102, 103. It'll last for 2 or 3 days, and then it'll cool down. It's that Indian summer or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, indigenous summer. Yeah, we first year we did the hot dog cart. We were out there at the Antique Tractor Club. Man, it was so hot. I don't know. It was like 103 or something like that. It was so damn hot you couldn't stand it. We sold more water than we could keep up with. Um, we made a killing selling water. We went through almost 300 pounds of ice that weekend. Huh. I bet that it works pretty good, doesn't it? Isn't that the one where you just stick the hot dog on the electrode and plug it in or turn it on, and it cooks the hot dog from the inside? Now, does that have the big electrode too to heat up the bun or something like that too? Some of them have they got an electrode that's like the size of a pencil that you slide the hot dog on. Then there's one about the size of your finger or whatever, and you just put the bun around it, and it actually toasts the bun from the inside. Yeah, that's a prostate electrode. Yeah. Funny you should mention that. Walmart sells a hot dog cart that's electric, okay, and they get like $500 for it. And there's people that try renting those hot dog carts out for $200 a day. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace, I'll see if I can find it, has one, and I thought about buying it because it's cheap. They only want 75 bucks for it, and they've never used it. It's probably been sold already. Okay, this, this is the card I'm talking about, but this isn't the one that this guy $200 he want for rent for a half a day for this card. You can buy it for $500 at Walmart. He rents it for $200 a day. It's got a hot dog roller on right there that's electric. Then it has these are hot wells and cold wells where you can have chili and cheese, and then your relish and onions and stuff like that, or buns. But the other one was just like this, and it was 70. They only wanted 75 bucks for it. I should have contacted them because it was, this is nice, but the other one was brand new. Um, because you know, just for the hell of it, because it was new. You know, coleslaw on the hot dog. Good morning, Dan. Now, this guy further on down This guy has the same ad, but he's willing to give you that same cart for $200 for all day. Huh. Making sloppy joes. Yeah. Bring it on down to my baby and me. Well, he could go to the Potomac River and be on vacation because he's been on vacation at the Potomac River for the last 3.5 years. I have to um, powder. Hmm. Look what your cat did to me. Oh, vampire. You got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. Might as well, there, Amish. Might as well jump in there. Kathy's got to get ready. She's got to go. You got 20 minutes to get there. Huh?
I gotta, his bus comes at 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta be at your house at 7.
Okay. I'm making money. I know. Yeah. You spell it good? You did. Yeah. Dime at a time. That's right. Every penny counts. Now I got 2,380 subscribers. If all 2,380 subscribers at night before they went to bed left their computer running with 10 tabs open on YouTube with 10 of my videos running on a constant loop for 8 hours with monetization running, Could you imagine how much money I would make? I could almost make $8, $9 a month. Almost. Hold on. Yeah, 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 you could have. Yeah. Yeah, like them government contracts, yeah. Well, you heard about that, didn't you guys? The White House needed some concrete work done. So they had in three contractors. First contractor looked at it and he said, "Well, I can do it for $9,000." Second contractor looked at it and he said, "I can do it for $7,000." Third contractor went and looked at it and he said, "I can do it for $27,000." Guy looked at it and said, 27. Said the one guy said he could do it for $7,000. He said, "I know." He said, $27,000. That's 10,000 for you, 10,000 for me, and $7,000 for the guy that can do it for 7 grand. He said, "When can you start?" There you go. Yeah, just leave the stream and come back. Yeah, every time. Yeah. You're helpful. There you go. It is a big thing. Jose Concrete Company. Jose, can you see?
Charged.
Huh?
Charged for hits.
There you go. Better take you some Kleenex. Crying towels.
Spirit, you're next to go to school.
Yeah, off to school, Spirit.
Oh, it's hot out.
I know. Kurt, he stayed home so he could watch his son, Kyler, go to school, first day of school. He told Kathy, he said, I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle it, Mom. He says, that's because that's his only kid. That's, they have three together, but she has two and then the one together. I don't, I don't know. He's growing up, Why didn't I go? Because I'm here with you guys. And I wasn't asked, you know. I never get asked to all this important stuff. They don't ask me for nothing. Well, the only thing they ask me to do is pay for it. They don't ask me to go anywhere. They don't ask me to do anything. They just ask me to pay for it all. I know I don't count, but they ask me to pay for it all. Though. One more service. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's running out. The whatever the hell that was, yeah. Not you, or not your dad, you. Oh, yeah, shots, everybody, shots, 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 shots, everybody, shots. I forgot to turn the alarm back on. I don't know why it was even on. Two Shot Monday. Yeah, drink like Pelosi. Two shots of vodka, vanilla ice cream, and vodka and Vicodin. The three V's. Yeah, there is something that is totally screwed up. All them cameras, and there's not a single second of footage of that guy breaking in. They got like 27 cameras around that house. There's not a single second of footage of him breaking in. Okay. The window that was broke from the inside because the glass was all on the outside. It was fake. He was in a bunch of gay bars. When he got in the accident, there was another person with him, and the other person, the person that he hit, even told the cops there was another person with him. You know, another guy. And he picked this guy up. There was witnesses that said this guy was with him at the bar. Yeah, allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate, and I bet I'm telling the truth. Yeah. So they convicted this guy of a bunch of bullshit. Excuse my language. Yeah, the Blue Oyster Bar. Yeah. Well, you know, um, you probably hit him in the head with a hammer because Paul probably said, after the deal was already done and everything, he probably backed out of the deal. He's probably supposed to pay him or whatever, and didn't. And you'll never know because they made him. It probably was the same guy that was with him, but you'll never know because he never even went to court. They did everything behind the scenes. You know. They declared him incompetent to stand trial, so they gave him 20 years in a mental institution or whatever the hell it was. But I guess you can do that when you are one of the most powerful women in the country, and you got $500 million in the bank, and you're crooked as all hell. Yeah, my painted studio. Yeah. I'm not on StreamYard. I haven't done StreamYard in so long. It's pathetic. Yeah, yeah. Every time I used it, last time I used StreamYard, I had to remember how to use the damn thing. Got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. No, whenever you use StreamYard, it just seems, you know, it's more trouble than what it's worth. So, Now, I don't know. Either there's a skunk walking around outside or somebody smoking dope walking around outside someplace. I can smell either a skunk or somebody's hitting the reaper pretty hard. Well, that's cool. Probably that kid on the bike. You're right. I should be able to sue him for that. I mean, if a neighbor can sue a farmer for smell pollution, I should be able to sue him for that. I shouldn't have to smell it if I didn't want to. And when got to be a trade. Nope, no marijuana in the car. Honestly. Hey, come on, wait. Did you see that? All I got is this dime bag. Hey, can my wife come pick up the truck? Yeah. Found, a couple pounds of marijuana in the excuse me, I mean, in the toolbox. A bunch of other shit. Some meth. Yeah. It ain't mine. He should. You know what they should have did? They should have said, "Sure, your wife can come pick up the car." Did you seen that on um, OP Nation on patrol? It was Friday night. They should have told him, "Sure, you can have your wife come pick up the truck." And as soon as she got in the truck and got on the road, pulled her over and arrested her ass because she knew that he had all that stuff in the truck. and she's complicit in it too. And she probably would have had the kid, and then took the kid away from the family because they probably don't deserve the kid. Trying to find something, Kathy. Kathy was telling me about it yesterday. I'm trying to find it. Anyways, she gets a bunch of stuff I can't find, never get, and we have the same, basically the same accounts. But yeah, you need $20. Yeah, for a good night's sleep. I understand, Junkyard. I completely understand myself. Yeah. A woman, her boyfriend, and his brother or her brother handcuffed a 6-year-old boy, her son, handcuffed his hands and his feet, and let a pit bull maul him. When the pit bull was mauling the kid, the grandmother showed up. She come in the house and seen what was going on, and she got bit, stopping the dog from attacking the kid. Now those three have been arrested. I don't know if the kid survived or not, but there's a certain spot in hell for them kids, and hopefully, when they go to prison, it takes about 6 months of torture before they finally are put to an end. You know, I don't understand. People think People think that human life is meaningless and isn't worth anything. And you could do it to your own kid just to see what a pit bull would do to a human being. They don't have any feelings. They don't have any kindness or compassion to anybody. What does this world come to? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I'd have put a I'd have put a bullet in all their heads if I'd have walked in here and seen it happening. It's sad. It is. It's truly sad. If this kid makes it, I don't even know if he made it or not. But if he does make it, he's going to be scarred for life. Or yeah, just from the bite marks, he's going to be scarred physically and mentally. Just like that one woman about 2 months ago or whatever, got in an argument with a lady in the store, waited for her to come out, stabbed her, and then took her 3-year old son and stabbed him to death. And then when she was in court, she was smiling about it. Thought it was funny. Yeah. I think she ought to be charged with a hate crime because she was black, they were white, and you can't tell me it wasn't a hate crime because she was smiling all the way in the courtroom about it. So, if it would have been a white person that would have killed, stabbed the woman and then killed a 3-year old baby, it would have been considered a hate crime too. And they wouldn't even have had to prove it. They would have said it was a hate crime. And I know it only works one way. Like they said, there's no way that a black person can be racist against white. Bullshit. Good morning, Spirit Stalker. How are you? Reverse racism is a true thing. You're welcome. I got called yesterday a white supremacist because I don't like when I was telling you about yesterday that I don't believe we should have to have translators in our small city at the city council meetings. So I'm a white supremacist. I don't understand how I became a white supremacist because I don't want to have to pay somebody to be there to translate 40 different languages because somebody is too damn lazy to learn the English language. I don't understand that. If I went to Russia, you don't think somebody you don't think if I went to a town meeting in Russia they're gonna translate it into English for me, do you? No. Or if I go to Spain, they're not gonna translate it into Spanish for me. If I go to France, they're not gonna translate it into French, or China into Chinese. I better learn the language or I'm just SOL. Well, that's what I tried to tell them. You either learn the language or you're SOL because in other countries they don't pander to you. Only in America we pander to everybody. I know, there you go again. I know. I'm waiting to end up in jail again. I just, like I said, I'm a taxpayer and I hate to see my tax money being spent for bullshit uh, reasons. They bought a brand new truck, 1 ton. Why? I have no idea. They got 20 of them. I know why they bought it because one of their friends had one on a lot that they needed to get rid of, so they bought it. You got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. That's why they bought it. They didn't need another one. They're not using them all at one time. They could borrow one from another, place. They didn't need to, buy a new one. They're not using all of them at the same time. They just had one of their side by sides, a John Deere, hit a hit a car on the road. It was his fault. He hit a car. Now we have no fault insurance here, okay, which means your insurance has to pay for it. So that person, their insurance is going up for a city vehicle that's not even insured to be on the road. It's not even supposed to be on the road. Hit an insured vehicle. I love you too, Dan. No, it was a 1 ton dump truck. Like I said, we got 20 of them. They don't need another 1 ton dump truck. All they had to do was say, hey, Parks and Recreation, we need a dump truck. You're not using all yours today. You got 3 of them parked. We're going to borrow a couple of them. That's all they had to do. No. Yeah, they have more equipment than they got Indians. Anyways, that side by side hit a car and caused a couple $1,000 damage. Well, the guy that hit him offered to pay cash to fix the car. He gave him $350. And the girl he hit took the money. Well, then she found out it was going to cost $2,000, so she contacted him and said, "Hey, here's your money back. It's going to cost $2,000. So call your boss and tell him this is what it's going to cost." Well, the boss got a hold of him and said, "We're immune. We don't pay for accidents." Then you shouldn't be on the goddamn road with it then. You shouldn't. If you're immune for accidents, then you shouldn't be anywhere near the road. And I thought to myself, all right, if you're immune from accidents, what happens when a cop car hits a car going down the road because they run through a stop sign or a stoplight doing 90 miles an hour and they T-bone a car and you sue them? The city pays. They're not immune then. Yeah. They're not immune then. They're lying to these people. I don't believe her insurance, okay, because it's like I said, it's no fault insurance here in Michigan. So your insurance has to fix it. Your own insurance. Somebody hits you, your own insurance fixes it. So your own insurance goes up. But your own insurance goes after that person's insurance company, even though they're going to make that insurance company pay to fix your car. Your insurance is going to go up because you had a claim, even though it doesn't cost your insurance company anything, because they make that insurance company pay for it. They still jack your rates up because it's a money thing. Okay. That's how crooked our insurance companies are here in Michigan, and our governor lets them do it because we are a no-fault insurance state. Um, the only way your insurance does not go up is if your car is parked legally and it gets hit. I've had my car hit twice while it was not moving. And both times when it was hit by a car that was insured by the same insurance company that I have. Yeah. They didn't like it. And I didn't care. That's why you don't claim anything here. I hit a deer with our white car. I got full coverage insurance on the white car. I hit a deer with it. I didn't claim. Insurance goes up. The only way I would ever claim anything on my car is if it totaled it. That's the only way. I hit a deer, probably did $5, $6, $7, $800 worth of damage to the front bumper because it cracked it. Bumpers are expensive. But By the time you replace the bumper and paint it and everything, probably $800,000, $1,500 damage. I don't know. But, but if you claim it, your insurance goes up. Yeah, there's 29 million people that aren't insured. And you can't even have car insurance here in the state of Michigan unless you have health insurance. If you don't have health insurance, you can't have car insurance. Because without health insurance, you're not allowed car insurance because you're not covered. Because if you get in an accident, your car insurance doesn't cover it. I don't understand that shit. If you get hit in an accident, and you get hurt, your car insurance doesn't cover your hospitalization or your ambulance ride or your medical attention. You got to have health insurance. Isn't that a crock of shit? Yeah. Michigan, Democrat. Yeah. I don't understand it myself because I don't. I've only had two claims in 40 years, and neither one of them was my fault. Uh, if I was smart, see, I'm not a smart man. If I was smart, allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny. If I was smart, I'd have full coverage on my car and my van, and I would up the insurance on the contents and the house insurance. Um, the house is already total replacement cost, but the contents on the garage and everything. And I parked the car in the driveway like we normally park, and I come tooling into the driveway and had a catastrophic brake failure with that 1-ton van at like 50 mile an hour because of the accelerator stuck. And as we're pushing the car through the garage and everything out of the garage through the back wall, um, I'll be just listening to the cha-chinging as I'm counting the money that the insurance company's going to be paying for that, you know, slight accident that's happening. If I was a smart man, if I was a smart man, so I'm not smart. So. And as soon as the check cleared, I'd cancel my, uh, you know, insurance. That's the only right thing to do. That's hypothetically, you know. By the way, if you got State Farm, they're crooked bastards. I can confirm, and I ain't going to deny it. And it's not allegedly either. They are crooked bastards. Just thought I'd let you know that. All right, give me a cup of coffee. Oh. Damn. Got an ad coming up here in 27 seconds. You want me to show that? Yeah, they raised mine. Hmm. Did you want me to show that junkyard? Huh. Okay. There you go. How long ago did she wreck that? Hell, I wish I'd have known that. I'd have bought the rear end out from underneath it. as his sons. I bet probably damn near killed her, didn't it? Yeah, I'll trade your rates. I'm gonna have to talk to Flo. 'Well, you know what? Everybody gets a raise but us. $100,000. What injury? 100,000 or personal or property? $300,000 personal injury, and then $100,000. What's the other one for? You sure they're not purple potatoes? I have purple potatoes. They look black, but they're called purple potatoes. Oh, uninsured motorists. My daughter raises them, grows them. She likes purple potatoes. I've never had them. Um, I like the Yukon Golds myself and the red potatoes, but yeah. Well, they were still unauthorized to use it though. Huh. Well, if I ever if I ever need a rear end for a Dodge pickup, I know where to come get one. It'd be worth the road trip. You know what I mean? I'm assuming it's still good, right? You got two good ones? Yeah. I don't know. We had a '99 extended cab Dodge pickup. Nice, nice. I uh I was looking for a pickup. So I was driving down the road and I seen one at a car dealer. It was a Dodge, white Dodge pickup. I mean, this thing was white. I mean, white, white. So I pull in there and it's sitting at in the front of right in front of the building. And it's got a jet black tonneau cover on it with white diamond shapes on the top of the jet black tonneau cover. And it doesn't have a plate on it. So I go in and said, "What about this Dodge pickup right here?" Well, this guy just test drove it, but I don't know if he's buying it or not. And the guy said, "Well, I don't really want it. Too much money for me." Okay. So I know Captain Underpants needs to come back. So I asked him if I could take it for a test drive. So it was a '99 extended cab. Nice, nice truck. It had 89,000 miles on it, I think. So I hopped in it, but they put a temporary tag on it or plate on it. I drove it a little bit, and then I took it home. Pulled in the driveway and got out, walked in the house, said, Kath, come on outside and look at this. She said, what is it? I said, it's a truck. I want you to look at it. It was a V8. Um, so I can't remember the size now. It's been so long ago, but she come out and looked at it. She said, man, this is nice. I said, yeah. I said, let's go for a ride. So I let her, she hopped in it, and she drove, and I rode. We drove around, and let's go back to the dealership. But first of all, before we went back to the dealership, I had her grab money. So went back to the dealership, and I looked at I said, I want to see the Carfax. So I looked at the Carfax. And they wanted, no, we didn't make out in it. They wanted $6,000 for this truck, plus tax, title, and license. So I'm sitting there and I talked to the salesman and stuff, and he said, well, what are you offering? I said, 5,000 cash right now on the road. Tax, title, license, everything on the road. Cash money right now. I can't do it. There's no way my boss is going to let me do it. I said, okay, fine. I guess you guys don't want to sell a pickup, and then we're leaving. I said, but maybe your boss might have a different outlook on life. I said, who's your boss? He said, right over there. So I said, sir. I said, would you take $5,000 cash from that white Dodge pickup right there on the road, tax, title, and everything? He said, I sure will. Kathy pulled out $5,000, put it on the desk, and we drove away with that Dodge pickup. Got an ad coming up in 25 seconds. Yeah. I know they made money on it, but I was happy at $5,000. It was a nice truck. Now, we had that truck for 5 years, I think. We took it down to Tennessee 3 times. The last time going down to Tennessee, I went and stopped at oil change place and had the oil changed in it. They said, hey, I think you want your rear end changed in this? The oil changed in it? I said, no. So are you sure? So I'm positive. There's nothing wrong with my rear end. Oh, okay. I know on my way back, coming back from Tennessee, my rear end started humming. And my rear end went out. I mean, I made it home. But the rear end started humming and it went out. I know damn good and well they drained the gear lube out of the rear end. And since I said no, I wasn't going to have them put it, change it. They didn't put it back in. And ruined my rear end and my truck. I never went back to that place again. I couldn't prove that they done it because, there was oil where they'd opened it up, but I couldn't prove that they, drained it out and then didn't fill it back up. But I know that's what they did. Best car I ever bought, I get $50 for. A week after, the guy paid me $75 to put a windshield in it. And he bought the windshield and the packing and everything. Hey, I put a windshield in it for him. A week later, I seen him at a restaurant. He said, "That damn car of mine." I said, "What's wrong with it?" He said, "It won't start." I said, "Well, what happened to it?" So I put a new distributor in it and I can't get it to run. I said, "Really?" "Yeah." "I'm going to sell it. I've had it with it." I said, "You have?" "Yeah." "So what do you got to have for it?" $50. That's all I want for it. $50. I said, "Christ, you paid me $75 to put a windshield in it for you." "I know. $50. Okay. I gave him $50 for it. I said I'd be down to pick it up. Me and my dad went down there with a tow rope, and I brought a distributor wrench with me. We pulled it out of his driveway, pulled it around the corner, lifted up the hood. I took a distributor wrench, pulled the bowl out, spun it 180, spun her back down, tightened her up, hit the key, fire dried up, and I drove her home. I have no idea where Kevin's at. Probably harassing somebody on Facebook Marketplace. There you go. The only thing wrong with that car, after about 3 or 4 months, I drive it about 20 miles or 10 miles, something like that. I can't remember. And she'd shut down. What it was the inline filter, not inline, but the filter in the gas tank, the screen was plugging up. I just pulled the line off in the pump, hit it with an air line, blew the screen out, never had a problem after that. Just put in another extra fuel line, or inline filter right there. I like the old Galaxy, the 2 doors. My grandma had one. I don't know. People said, the Windsor engines or the Cleveland engines. I really didn't. Either one didn't matter to me. I thought they were both the same, really, as far as performance. No, no, I ain't letting none of them cook. No. Anyways, last night when before I got off, I said I was going to make some elephant ears, or I was going to take some flour shells and I was going to fry them and sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on them. And that's basically a poor man's elephant ear. And they turned out pretty good. Cappy and Cappy liked them. I made six of them last night. Cody had a couple of them. I thought they were good. I'm I'll probably make some more. Excuse me. I'll probably make some more of them. Um, put some cinnamon sugar on a few of them, but also put. I have some, cherry pie filling. Like you get at the fair. You can either get, like cherry or strawberry pie filling on them with, whipped cream or whatever. That's basically what an elephant ear is. It's just, flour that's been deep fried. A flour shell that's been deep fried. I bet they are rare around there. Elephants too. You're right. But they turned out good. I've been up since 5:30, so I've had 5 cups of coffee. I think I'm done with coffee. You got several and Hugo. There you go. Isn't that the Carnival retirement place there? Oh man. I'm probably going to have to cut this short because Mother Nature's working on me. I'm trying to hold off, if you know what I mean. So what did? Yeah, yeah, that's for damn sure. So what'd you guys do over the weekend? Anything? Stayed cool. There you go. Hey, it's 70 degrees. It's went up 3 degrees since it started at 6:30. Oh yeah. Well, did you need help with the toaster? Morning, Kevin. Knowing you, you probably got them safety features that'll pop off the electricity before it even gets a chance to shock you. Hey, by the way, I found some chalk. So, well, that was nice. That was sort of like a severance package, wasn't it? The only thing is, Kevin, I only got two pieces of chalk, so I'm gonna have to be careful. But they are full pieces. Got an ad coming up in 40 seconds. You say the nicest thing. Oh, I'm I'm trying to make it. Oh yeah, I wouldn't go that far, Steve. I'm looking for something real quick. I want to show Kevin. Unless it's not here no more. Damn it. Oh, Anyways, I can't find it right now, but there's a guy in Tecumseh that's got a shitload of plywood or OSB or whatever that was sitting out in underneath the tarp that got a little weathered. But he wants uh, he wants to sell that, but he had a Cub Cadet sitting beside it. I was gonna see if he wanted to sell the Cub Cadet too, but damn, the brats are delivered. Well, that's good. Hopefully, the little guy got on the bus and he was a trooper. You know, you had forgot about. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well. No, I do too. But then again, I remember I didn't get it. It was Kathy. She's the one that buys all this stuff, brings it home, stuffs it in the garage, and next thing I know, I go look. Where'd this come from? She bought a chop saw. Yeah, a few months ago. Yeah, 14-inch chop saw. She bought a chop saw for a few months ago. I just happened to see it in the garage. Yeah, yeah. One of these days, I'm going to be in that garage. I'm probably going to find a welder in there too. Never can tell. I haven't tried yet. Give me some safety glasses, because I don't want to put out an eye. So give me some safety glasses and some good, leather gloves and stuff like that. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah. I think I'm going to start the hot dog cart back up next year. So I want to do some work on that. So I got to get the garage cleaned out. How you get that cart back in here? I want to take it apart, do some work in it or on it. Because I have to have it re-inspected because I didn't renew the license, so I have to have it re-inspected. So I might as well do it the way I want it, get it done. I want to put a electric pump on it for water, put a hot water heater on it, run it off an inverter and stuff like that. I actually want to put a propane water heater on it, but unless I can find one cheap, I bought an electric one. Um, I think it's a 700 watt, but if I could find a cheap propane one, I'd just go that route. I have a 12-volt water pump, so. Well, I was out of the business because of my health, but I'm doing a lot better now. Um, I think the reason why I had the TIA is because I was in so much pain with my knee and stuff, and I was sick. All that combined together is what started that. So, and they got me straightened out on my medicine and stuff. So, I am out of the hot dog business. I still have the majority of my equipment. So, I sold a lot of equipment, but I had I have two storage units full of equipment. No, we're not going that far, junkyard. No, no. All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and I will see you Wednesday morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.